done. Oh, I need to put my camera on charge. Right. This is what crack is, people. We are making spaghetti bolognese today. Yeah, it's my final day at home. Means, people, my final vlog for a little while, I think. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll see. I am going to take my camera away to see. I have torn the absolute arse out this time home, and I have left myself absolutely no time to sort anything. Per usual, jam.thebam has not thought things through. I got a nasty letter from the tax people today. Well, me being a seafarer, I normally have to go get an accountant and stuff like that, and then I have to apply for my tax because I've been out of the country for so long. So it works out 183 or 186 days out the country, which counts if you work on a boat outside of 12 miles. And you are literally responsible for your own tax and stuff, which that's okay, yeah. But as I was saying, if you know in your own head that you're not entitled to tax back, why would you be claiming for tax back if you know you're not entitled? Right. But HMRC, revenue or whatever you bloody want to call them, thieves mainly. That's what I want to call them, robbers, tax people. Have decided that they're putting a penalty on me of £100, and then they did it again last year, and they did it again this year. So, well, I haven't done it quite just yet, but I am applying for my tax back. I've phoned an accountant, and we are going to get that stuff sorted. But they've decided that there's got an interest rate on it. Now the bills went from a couple of £100 to £1,700. And this sort of numbers make me very angry. Very, very angry. So, to de-stress, I'm going to cook my favourite meal, which is spaghetti bolognese, people. And I'm going to show you how it's done. We're going to Thailand next trip off, by the way. I want to get away from these assholes in the UK. Not the people itself, but the tax people are doing my nutting. Banks, people constantly, like people like that, they're doing my head in. So I am getting away. Try to get yourself back in the straight and narrow and get yourself ahead in life, and these people come out the woodwork and go, "You owe me money." Well, you know something? Poof, fuck them. Some people might see it as run away from the tax man, but it's not that. I'm not doing that. I've actually got in contact with my accountant. Anyway, let's get on with the spaghetti bolognese. Right, so this is what we've got here, people. The ingredients. Two tins of chopped tomatoes, garlic puree, tomato puree, garlic, more garlic. There's 3 different types of garlic here. Obviously you only really need one, but I want to try and use fresh produce as much as I can, people. You have your Scottish beef mince from Iceland, people, yeah, I know. It's not actual on one onion, and it's not actual like butcher meat. That is pre-packed, it's garbage to be fair, but man's not going to the butcher. It is fairly simple, it's fairly easy, it is not hard to make, people. It is, however, not time consuming, which is a jam.thebam favourite. Like, time consuming doesn't come under this man's what do you call it? It doesn't come into my life. I hate time consuming things. Anyway, the time is now, sponsored by jam.thebam, 15:13. That's right, we're using 24-hour clock times, people. What's happened this time home? What have I done? Well, I've been in Portugal, I've been watching. If you watched that one, I got myself a new camera for vlogging, which is always nice, you know. I, however, still have to get myself a new laptop for editing. I'm still doing the editing on my phone. Well, I can do most of it through the app on the... well, that's another thing that happened. I lost 3 bank cards the other night coming back from Inverurie, which was nice. I don't know how I managed to lose them. It was literally 20 yards from the taxi to the flat, and I managed to lose them. I was trying to show you here. I was trying to show you that app there, which is the DJI app, and I could do some editing and stuff on here, which is quite handy, because sometimes when you use the YouTube creator app, it gives you limited ways of doing it, and it's just but it's free, people, you know what I mean? So this man's no paying for CapCut or anything like that. He's trying to do it basically on the cheap. He tries and does everything else. Right, that'll do for now. Right, people, we have a garlic clove here, and we are going to chop the shit. Right, we watched my other one before. You'd have saw that I was almost took my finger off in last. I can't remember which one it was. Was that Haggai? The Haggai cooking, or was it something else? I believe it was the Cullen skink. I think that's what it was, the one I was making soup, people. Right. Now, they say that you're supposed to chop this in really thin slices to get the best effect out of it, but I haven't got that much time, so we're just going to slice it. Jesus. No, you know something, I'll just chop it. It's probably easier just to chop it rather than sitting there to slice individually. There we go, people, see, that's that beautiful. And we will throw that directly into the pan, and we'll let that simmer. Right, I have my onions. Really, I should probably be browning my mince first, to be honest with you. So that's what we're going to do. The rest sort of just makes itself up. Almost went through the whole packet. Right, when I was at home this time, I went to Portugal and Albufeira. And to be honest with you, it's full of graffiti. You know what I mean? That says, people, this is not a cooking show. This is just me making the last vlog for a while. So I'm just going to go over what's happened when I've been at home. I have been out partying. Yes, I have. Yes, obviously. I went to Albufeira. I did some partying there and some vlogging there. And I came home not feeling too great with myself, to be fair. And I've been getting shit from the tax man. Good old tax man. But I have been asked to go back to work again, so that is good news, folks. I will be going back to the same job I was at previously. We will be I'll put some oil in here. Now, normally I don't do this, but all that garlic cloves to sort of hang themselves off. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Right, obviously gonna have to do some editing and stuff. Huh. Just break up the mince. Right. Helps if I put on the heat, does it, people? Right. Pick this up. Turning it up a little bit. Not too much, don't want it sticking to the bottom of the pan, people. So I've tried to make contact with certain individuals that were in my life previously, and well, just shows that they don't want anything to do with me anymore. So the plan is, I'm going to try to stop my life out to get no thanks for it. They're clearly not interested anymore, people, so we're going to move on. The plan is, I was going to stay in Scotland to fix everything that I fucked up previously, but that's not possible anymore, so it's just time to move on. And we are going to Thailand, and I am going to be looking for condos when I'm there. Yes, people, I might actually be making the leap. The actual move where it takes me away from this UK people that, I just keep saying UK people, the UK people. UK authority tax people. All them lovely people that just thinks it's a good idea just to put mad taxes on everything and they can't bloody justify it. Why have I got to pay money for some old prick to sit in the Houses of Parliament, you know what I mean? We'll do what? Sleep? It's what you see when you watch them on the TV, half of them are sleeping in the bloody place. You know what I mean? Yeah, imagine if I fell asleep at my job, I'd get bloody sacked, man. Right, sitting over here, and you dog going, I'm sleeping. Huh? Yeah, I've just decided UK is not good for me anymore, and that's just the way of it, people. Broken man. You know, everything was such a mess at the beginning. It was actually alright for a little while, but then obviously pressure's got on top of jam.thebam. And he decided to fuck everything up even more, which is just typical of jam.thebam's fashion. Now, that's just me putting in onions. There, that is my mince all browned. There we go. Will I ever come back to the UK? Well, simple fact is, folks, of course I'll come back to the UK. I've got family here still. I come and see them every once in a while. But otherwise, no. Yes, I am still too young to live in Thailand because you have to be 50-year-old, but there is certain ways around it. And hopefully I'm allowed, you know, I would be paying a £1.20 for like a Mars bar or anything like that, like when I could be paying like, no, I don't know even how much it costs over there. I don't even think you get them over there, but you get my point, people. And then recently, me checking up flights and stuff like that, and trying to go to different countries and stuff. Yeah, there has been price hikes on flights and stuff like that, and that is just because the government want you to stay here and spend your hard-earned cash here, so they can keep their greedy little tax hands on it. Am I going to get into trouble for saying these things? Who knows? Who cares? Come get me. I really don't care anymore. I know a lot of people have said stuff about governments and stuff like that and had been arrested and stuff, but I'm making death threats, you know what I mean? I'm not doing that. No mental. Not at all mental. No. Right. Ah. You see, when I said that nothing's going right in my life, Jesus, you believe that? Oh, well, it's a good thing we've got a big fuck off knife, is it? Right. Jesus Christ. Almost knocked the cam over there. Right. This shouldn't be as hard as this, folks. Opened. Right. I know it's something I probably that'll be fine, fuck it. Right. Right, let's try this again. Second attempt, people. Right. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Typical fashion. Oh, me. Dates for going to Thailand. I have no idea, people. I have not gave that much a thought yet. Well, I have. I just don't want to go looking for flights and that right now, because if you watch my Portugal ones, you know what happened that time. I missed like three, four flights. I missed two flights. and I caught the next one. I wasted a ton of money, which would have probably been a flight to Thailand, to be fair, people, you know what I mean? I would have probably saved more money if I just went over there instead, like, you know. But such is life. I will, however, get it booked up again when I want to book it. I want to make sure I'm off the rig, like, you know what I mean? before I book it. Anyway, tomato puree. You can't make spaghetti bolognese with the tomato puree. Maybe you can, but I didn't do that way, and I'm just going to use the whole lot because that has been in the fridge for quite some time, folks. So, goodbye. Right, I told you, folks, that is a real simple dish. It's real easy, folks. Whew. Right, for next trick we have garlic, and this has been in the fridge for a while, but I ain't going to put as much as that in. Because I've already put in a clove, so I don't even really need that, to be fair, but we'll put it in anyway. There you go, that'll do. And that's that basically, people. I do have some more garlic here, but I think I might overdone it with garlic, so I don't know what. We'll put a sprinkle, will we? A sprinkle. Oh, you know what's going to happen here, don't you? That's all stuck together, man. Just a little bit. And I do like garlic, people, so that'll be enough. Tomatoes, mince, onions, garlic. Tomato puree, garlic powder. Which is the stuff is the boy. Right. Oh, however, I mean that's it. You just leave that, what, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, because you've already browned the mince, people. Leave it to simmer for 10 minutes. Voila! You have a spinning carrot and bolognese. I can't even get my words up on Saturday. You have a spaghetti bolognese, people. Well, of course, nice spaghetti bolognese with the spaghetti. Ooh. I have got this and I've got this. But this has been in the cupboard for a while, so I'll go use this one. It makes no difference to me. You know something? People that buy spaghetti bolognese or Marks and Spencer's or different kinds of brands, you know, the cheap spaghetti, the Tesco brand or the Asda value or whatever it is, if it comes in a packet, people, that tastes the same. You know, I don't think that tastes any different from that at all. I ain't going to tell you how much water you need to put in your spaghetti because, well, that's up to yourselves. Obviously, when it runs out, just fill it back up. It's like rocket science, people. But if you don't know, it tells you in the back of the packet. Let's have a look. See if it's cooking time. 4 servings, 20 minutes, quick and easy. 20 minutes? What? Oh, it's a spaghetti carbonara. That's what it's saying. Like, it doesn't take 20 minutes to cook this fucking spaghetti. You know what I mean? Right. 10 minutes. We'll just say 10 minutes. We'll just do it until it's soft, people. They do that test where you throw it off a lot. It should be good stress relieving right now, I'll tell you. But look at that. Ain't enough, like. You can only laugh, people. You can only laugh. You think a man would know how to turn on his own cooker, right? Jesus. Right, I'm using the same right because I ain't using that for a little while. There we go. We're cooking with gas, people. Cooking with gas. That's it, we're back on. Now that's fairly easy, people, to do. I said, what time did I say I started? Oh, I'll have to look back to find that out. But I think I started, I gotta say, maybe 3:10, I think. I'm gonna have to look back and figure that one out. You guys are watching, so you should know. Yeah. Let's see if I've got any emails from work or that. Nothing. I'm gonna have to phone a few people today and find out when I need to go get my flight tomorrow. It's roughly about the same time as it was last trip, so I'm assuming. Yeah, but I've got to make sure. Can't just guess these things, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. You know, something, you know, when you're younger, right, and you're like 18 and you're in your 20s and stuff like that, you've no idea how easy life is, like. And then you get to this age, I'm 40. I like to call it 40 and fucked. Because everybody's just trying to fuck you over all the time, like, you know. Just constantly just trying to rob and steal for you. Well, you know something, we'll keep on fighting, we'll keep on going. And one day we will be on top and all these little stupid people will be on the bottom. That's the way to look at it. But I want everybody to do well in life, you know what I mean? I really do. It's just obviously when getting hit with all these bills all the time, it starts to get on top of your head a little bit more. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's your own fault. It's your own problems. You know, you're dealing with. You should have just paid your bills when they were due, sort of thing. Yeah, of course. That's a good way to look at it, people. Yeah, of course. If you're in constant employment, that would help. You know. Was I supposed to know that my tickets weren't valid for going away in a helicopter when they were supposed to be valid by a company that says they were valid, and then they weren't valid, and then that wasn't valid, and then give it to say murder, death, kill. I was watching that the other day, the Demolition Man with my mate. What a film, man. What a film. You see, you watch that and you like, Yeah, they really thought that might have been the future back in the day, like, you know. Off their heads, man. Somebody should have told the future was going to be shit up. Two ways of testing this pasta. You know, it's still got a crunch in it, people. So I'll let it go on for a little bit while longer. A little bit while longer, a little bit longer, you know. And it says, people, it's not a cooking show. Yeah. Right, charge the camera a bit longer now, and we are on 18%, and it is the way it is. We are going to try to get this edited and shoved out tonight, people, before I go back to work. Right, I can turn everything off. I did have some I needed to use here. Where's it? A good old colander, people. That's the way to do it, man. Right. I thought I'd put my hat on because my hair's a bit of a mess, but it's probably a bit late now, people. Right. There we go. Watch your camera line steam up, folks. Oh no, it's alright. Nope, alright. Nope. Okay, we're good. Good people, we're good. I think I'm sure I made more spaghetti, but oh well, never mind. Yeah, baby. Right. This camera's really bugging my happiness because it keeps going dark screen all the time, eh? Just... Right. Oh, bloody hell. What does that give me? Yads. Right. What is that? That's enough. That's enough. Whew. I'll just spill a bit there. I know what you're thinking, why is she plating up 2 plates? Well, it's because I live with my sister at the moment. And I do some of my cooking every now and again. Just to show my appreciation. Right. This may be a bit too much for us, never mind. Do I have parmesan? No. Davey, on Saturday, do you want some? I don't know if you want any cheese on it. I says, I don't know if you want any cheese on top or what. I'll put it on top of mine. I don't know what you're thinking, that's not Parmesan. Well, this man doesn't care. Cheese is cheese, people. Oh, right. Probably messed up this vlog. Maybe been too angry in that, so. We should maybe wait for that to cool down a wee bit. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. That is left for me to eat later on tonight, because no doubt I will get hungry. Right, people. Because it's the last day jam.thebam's at home, it's time to crack open this. You know something, I've gone off it, man. I really have. Right. As he opens and drinks a can of tenants. I'm not going to the shop. I ain't going to get myself any Guinness. It's my last couple of cans in the fridge, and that's it. Dry again for 4 weeks, people. You know. Yes, I do come home and I do go mental. I do. Of course I do. Just been locked up and working 12-hour shifts, man. What do you expect? You know what I mean? Is it an excuse? Who knows, and who bloody cares? It's my life and I'll decide what I do with my life. No other people. As far as I'm concerned, I'm still a good person. So, you wanks that say that I'm just an idiot, well, you can all just fuck off. Peace, love, take care of yourselves. Leave nasty comments if you want to. Be a proper and get yourself to. Anyway, guys, like it says, life is happy, sometimes it's shit, but we just get